Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Welcome to a very special session this evening, where I will be doing something which I have not done for 6 years, which is a remake of one of the most powerful training videos ever brought to you by the V, called the 8 Basic Building Blocks. Now, I first shot this video 6 years ago, all right, and over the past 6 years, a lot of things have changed in our company, in our organization, in the global network marketing market, and the way things are done today. So we're calling this video, all right, very beautifully put, okay, the 8 Basic Building Blocks Rebuild. Now, over the past 8 years of building this business, with Qnet, and especially the V, okay, I've realized that a lot of people have not enough basic foundation knowledge before they go out and start networking. They presume they know a lot, okay, they read a lot of books without consulting people. That means they just pick up any book and read and suddenly feel they know network marketing. So over the past 8 years, I realized that there's no need for a networker to understand anything beyond the basic foundation of network marketing. All right? And I'm telling you, my theme for training today, all right, and the future is back to the basics. And the 8 basic building blocks has been used all over the world, from Iceland to Iran to South Africa to Teluk Intan, Malaysia. All right? It's something you put into your DVD player, you watch, and immediately a brand new person can understand what he needs to do before he gets started. Now, the rule of the 8 basic building blocks is basically something which anyone can learn and teach almost immediately. Doesn't require you to have a PhD, doesn't require you to be any more intelligent than me, and I'm not very intelligent, all right? It's something so easily duplicated. Something which you can watch on a TV tonight and tomorrow morning sit in a coffee shop and share it with your brand new sign up on a piece of paper, just like that. See, ultimately our business is a concept of duplication. Anything which cannot be duplicated downline, all right, serves no purpose in this industry. So sometimes you fall into the trap. The more fancier the training, the more excited you get, correct? Whoa, look at all these new things I've never heard before. But when you sit in the training, the question you have to ask yourself, can I go home and do this tomorrow? And if the answer is no, then that training is technically not effective, because it cannot be duplicated downline. All right? Like Mr. Vijay, my mentor, always taught me, Pathman, networking is not about Pathman. Networking is about making thousands of Pathmans so that the Pathman can retire. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
So if you don't create thousands of yourselves downline, you will never retire, and then networking becomes your full-time job forever. All right? But the question, how do you create thousands of yourselves? Have something which can be easily duplicated downline. So over the past 8 years, I've been receiving, all right, tremendous amount of good feedback on the 8 basic building blocks. All right? A lot of people have used it. Okay, I'm very thankful that it's been very effective, but we felt at the V that we needed to do one more. All right? Keep an open mind and let me share with you the easiest, most duplicable concept of networking training which you can use in your daily networking activities. Basic building block number 1 has been highly controversial. All right? Because it touches upon a very sensitive area of people's lives. As you know, basic building blocks number 1 is called the dream. It's called the dream, it's called the reason, it's called the compelling reason. All right? your vision. Now all those words after dream was used to cover up the word dream. Why they came up with compelling reason, vision, reason? Because generally society is uncomfortable when we talk about dreams. And even in my first video when I did it, I was uncomfortable talking about dreams the way I usually do. I said, this is going to go out to the world, I better be careful and not say dreams. Well, let me change my approach. And I'm telling you, basic building block number 1, without it being very clear in your mind and the minds of the people you share it with, I almost can guarantee that they fail in this business. You can be an expert in every other block. You can be an expert in every other area of networking. You can be the best presenter on stage, all right? You can be the best salesman in your company, but it is not effective until you clearly accept basic building block number 1. Think about it, talk about it. Do you understand that? Now, what is basic building block number 1? It is called the dream. Something which many people around the world today have forgotten about. Alright? Something which most working people in 9 to 5, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, people don't have time to even think about. You can do an experiment, go out there and ask anyone, excuse me, what's your dream? The guy will not be able to answer you. Or they will give you the standard crappy answers. Alright, like big car, big house, good life. A dream without which all your actions mean nothing. Do you understand? You can be a hard-working networker, but not a dreamer and not succeed in this business. You can be a dreamer, alright, and not a very sharp marketing person, and you can succeed in this business. Just to share with you, I hope one day I write a book, and the title of my book will be Even a Moron with a Dream. That's my title. I'm serious. Even a moron with a dream, ... can make it in this business. That's all you need. The foundation of your entry into this business is this concept called the dream. Alright, so I'm going to talk to you a little about this. If you look back at your lives, growing up, every child grew up a dreamer. There's never a single child without dreams. Do you realize that? Yes. If your childhood was about, I want this. When I grow up, I want to be this. When I grow up, I want to drive this car. When I grow up, I want to buy that house. Everything you watch on TV, you wanted. Alright? And that was because your mind was still naive, innocent. No reality set in yet. Are you guys with me? Yes. Alright? You were still like, I can do anything. I believe I can fly. Are you guys with me or not? Yes. Alright? But after you start working for 40 years, you can't even buy a ticket to get on an aeroplane, right, to fly. Forget flying on your own. So what happens to most people is as they grow up, as they start falling into this reality zone of a job, alright, this reality zone of barely surviving every month, they forget all the dreams they had growing up. And to me, that is the saddest thing I see in people. The saddest thing I see in people is when I meet a grown adult who has lost the power and capability of dreaming. If ever I would say one of my biggest strengths building this business, I was a dreamer and I never stopped being a dreamer. Why is it called basic building block number 1? Because without clearing that number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is useless. So I would actually wish I could do a 3-hour session on just basic building block number 1. That may be the next video. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
So the dream, what is it? / compelling reason. What is it? It is something you want so badly that you're willing to pay any price to achieve it. It is something which lingers in your mind 24 hours a day. It is something you think about every single moment. Do you understand? All right? I'm not saying it has to be a Ferrari. I'm not saying it has to be a mansion in Malibu. It could be the simplest thing of going for a fantastic vacation in Europe. It could be the simplest thing of buying a house of your own which you don't own right now. It could be the simplest thing of sending your children to the best schools. See, the problem with us, not that you don't have dreams. You have dreams, but you yourself almost don't believe you're going to achieve it. You yourself know somewhere at the back of your mind, most of the time, hey, okay, I wrote down Ferrari lah. Right? But I also know Ferrari costs, 500,000 US dollars. This is how much money I got in the bank right now. This is how much money I need to get the Ferrari. Something wrong somewhere. You understand? Huh? That's the problem. You guys have stopped believing. And don't do basic building block number 1 just because it's a process we ask you to do. Do it because you really want to know what your dreams are. Now, dreams fall into various categories. Alright? You got your short-term business dream goals which you want to achieve. First check, second check, third check, fourth check. Alright? You've got your dreams of life, which is basically where you want to live, the cars you want to drive, and all that stuff. And then you got dreams of who you want to be, which is something I never talked about the last video. For example, my dream right now is who Pathman will be 5 years from now. Right? Will he be a global trainer? Will he change more lives? Will he carry Mr. Vijay's vision further? Are you guys with me now?
Yes.
So if you look at your dreams, it's divided to 3 categories. Number 1, your short-term dreams, which you want to achieve in the business. And this is crucial. You cannot start something without knowing where you're going. Correct or not? Like we always say, Qnet and the V are like the Ferraris of the industry. Do you understand? Now we give you a Ferrari. Happy or not?
Yes.
Happy or not?
Yes.
Right. But then you don't know where you're going. You have no idea where you want to go. So most probably you sit in your Ferrari on the radio and listen to music lah. If you don't know where you're going, why have a Ferrari? A Ferrari is a car which is meant to be driven. Right? No use driving if there's no destination. So your dreams and goals in the business must be crystal clear. You have Qnet, you have the V. Alright? Now what do you want to achieve out of this? 250 US dollars? 3,250 in the first week? I don't know. Maybe possible. Alright? 250 in the first month? Very possible. 250 in the first day? Has been done before. That means possible. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Alright? And I don't know where you want to write it. Write it on your mirror, write it on your mother-in-law's forehead so you can always see it. Alright? Write it, don't write it in your car windscreen, then you meet with an accident, you understand? But write it everywhere lah. Your dream, alright, your goal for the business. Directly related to the compensation plan. Do you understand? That's the first thing. And never talk about things if you're not willing to write it down. Human nature. What you talk about, you forget. What you write, higher possibility you never forget. If you don't have a list of the goals and dreams you want to achieve in this business, written down somewhere, looked after like a sacred piece of paper, then obviously you're not serious about your dreams. Think about it. It's very logical. Alright? If you got into this business and you don't want to take the effort to sit down and write with your upline, helping you, how can you even be serious about this business? I still remember many years ago, I was involved in a different business, And the woman who introduced me to the business, very talented young lady, she came to see me and she said, I want to show you a great business opportunity. So I was a student. I said, okay, show me. I'm interested. But before that, Pathman, what is your dream? I said, listen, don't waste my time. Alright? Just show me what this business opportunity is about. If I like it, I make it work. If I don't like it, I won't do it. She said, sorry, before I show you the details, can I ask you again, Pathman, what's your dreams? And this started to irritate me, okay? Alright? What on planet Earth does my dream have to do with the business you want to show me? Alright? And a lot of people, Asians especially, and most parts of the world, dreams are very personal. Okay? So I sat down, and she kept nagging and nagging and nagging and nagging about my dreams. Finally I told her, okay, let me tell you. I want this, I want that. I wanted an island. I still want an island. Do you understand? I wanted everything. And she said, are you serious about it? I said, I've been dreaming about this since I was 10 years old. When I watched Lifestyles of the Rich or Famous, Robin Leach, the guy who shows this documentary of all these rich people lifestyle, you know. I remember I always told my mom, when I build my new house, the bathroom floor must be heated. Because Robin Leach, one of the videos, I still remember, right? He was walking into a millionaire's house and he said, the bathroom floor is heated. You guys don't have heating anywhere. You don't even have a hairdryer. There are people with heating on their bathroom floor. You understand or not? Alright? And I was very excited. And this lady asked me, this young lady asked me, so Pathman, have you written this down somewhere? I said, no. And she said, okay. I don't think you're serious about it. I said, no, I'm serious. I think about it every day. But you're not taking the effort to write it down. You don't have a small book somewhere. These are the most precious things of your life. Dreams are like gold. And you haven't written it down somewhere? And I went back the next day and I wrote everything down. Every single dream. Alright? Everything I wanted to achieve. And every time I wrote it down, there was automatically a smile on my face. Do you understand? And I got a very nice smile. And now when I read back that piece of paper, I've achieved a lot of my dreams which I want to achieve. But I look back, I smile. You know. I say, oh my God, I wanted that. Yo, I really wanted that. Because your dreams grow with you, you know. As you keep achieving your dreams, alright, your dreams now become different. To me now, I bought all the cars, I bought all the houses. Alright, I bought a lot of watches. There's at the limit a man can go lah. Car, house, watch lah. I don't like pens, and we can't use too much jewelry. You understand or not? Alright, so I'm running out of materialistic things to buy. But I still love to travel, so I spend most of my time, 10 months a year, traveling around the world. And now my dreams go to the next stage of who I become in the next 5 years. Are you guys with me? Yes. So in your case, you're sitting there at home or here right now, ask yourself, what are your dreams? What have you always wanted to achieve? And you can think back right now. You don't even need to sit down in a dark room. You can sit right now and think back when you were 16, 17, 18 years old and think back what you really wanted. Can you remember the stuff you really wanted and never got it? And it could be something you can afford right now, but you have forgotten to buy it. True or not? So I would advise you, after watching this video, or tomorrow morning, wake up and go and buy everything you wanted to buy as a kid. Basic building block number 1 is for you to realize there's something out there you want to achieve. There's something which is keeping you alive. Because they always say, you know, sorry for being very direct, but they always say a man without a dream is as good as a dead man. Because the only thing differentiates you and a robot is the capability of dreaming. Do you realize that? Yes. The only difference between you and a robot. Now computers can think faster than you. So your brains isn't exactly very great. Alright? Right? So the only difference with us and machines is the capability and the power of a dream. And all of you, and some of you are sitting at home and watching this again, and you've been doing this business for 5 years, 6 years, and you have lost totally, alright, dream building, you have lost that. You are so preoccupied by show the plan, training, business presentation, show the plan, training, V-circle, business presentation, you understand or not? Alright? And now, you lost. You have forgotten what you want to achieve. Alright, I grew up with 2 brothers, Kuna and Sati. Alright, and I work very closely with Sati building the business. And we sit down and we talk about our dreams. 8 years ago, it would be very not macho lah. 5 guys sitting down in a coffee shop. Hey, what's your dream? My dream is to own this and that, It wouldn't be considered macho 8 years ago. Most only people will beat you up, you understand? No? But today I talk about my dreams all the time. I get excited about it. Because if you don't have it, why are you here? Do you understand? And this basic building block number 1 called the dream or compelling reason. I like the word compelling reason, as Mr. Vijay taught me. You can call it compelling reason, compelling dream. Alright? It's something you want to achieve so badly that it pushes you to do something to achieve it. Alright? Because in our business, there is no external factor which can push you to achieve. Our business is not about you having a boss. Your upline is there to support you. Alright? He can order you to show plans. He can order you to do anything. So it's not like a traditional job. Alright? There is a comparison people say. In traditional business, there is what we call negative motivation. Alright? I know it's a contradictory term, but let me explain. In traditional business out there, when you open a restaurant anywhere in the world, it's going to cost you 100, 200,000 US. Nice restaurant. Okay, in some parts of the world, $1 million US. When you want to open a restaurant, you obviously don't have the money. Suppose you had the money, you won't need to open a restaurant. You understand? So if you will take a loan from a bank. And when you take a loan from a bank, every month you must. So you take a loan from the bank and you open the restaurant. Alright? 200,000 US loan you took from a bank. And you open a restaurant. What time will you open your restaurant? Most probably you run it 24 hours. So some countries you open at 6 in the morning, correct? Will you work the whole day? Yes. You got to pay the bank no matter what happens. Let's say at 12 o'clock midnight, you're about to close your restaurant and you're pulling the door down. And suddenly you see 50 people walking towards your restaurant. What are you going to do? Stay where you open back, right? And the guy will say, I thought you're closing. No, I was testing the door. Please come in. Please sit down, eat. We cook for you, we serve you. You understand? Why? What are you motivated by? High possibility you're motivated by the loan you have to repay. You don't repay, they bankrupt you, alright? And your mother-in-law will have another story to nag you about. Oh, there's no mother-in-law people here? Okay. Alright? Do you understand? So I call that negative motivation. In our business, Qnet, alright? What is there? How much do you pay to buy a product? 5, 6, 7, 800 US dollars. You don't have to take a loan from a bank. You understand? You pay it, you may forget about it. So what's there to motivate you to push yourself to make this business happen? There's no negative motivation. There's no bank loan. There's no boss. There's no 9-to-5 job contract. The only thing which is going to push you to do this business is your own dreams. And without it, don't be surprised if your journey becomes very tough. Alright? And your dreams will change as you grow in the business. Alright? Your dreams will change from materialistic to personal. Your dreams will start small and maybe grow very big. Or you may start with big, unbelievable dreams. Dreams, anything. As long as you want it. So basic building block number 1, ladies and gentlemen, is the dream. No dream, no purpose to do this business. No dream, no compelling reason to push yourself. So after watching this video, please sit down with a piece of paper and go back to the days where you had dreams and put down everything you wanted to achieve in your life. If you wanted a private jet plane, pink with yellow polka dots, it's okay. As long as you believe that you want it. You want to marry Shakira? It's okay. If a Telo Intan boy can do it, anyone can. There's a statement I want to close basic building block number 1 with. Right, written by one of the greatest networkers around the world. And the statement says, if the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. If the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. Now you need to understand this statement. It's a powerful, powerful statement. What it means is, if the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. What are the facts? The house. 20 rejection is a fact. Alright? You're tired is a fact. You don't have enough time, maybe a fact. You understand? All your downlines are lazy, maybe a fact. You understand or not? Alright? Your market is saturated, which is a lie, not a fact. There's no such thing as saturation. Alright? So what that statement means, if the dream is big enough, all the facts don't count. 35 rejections, you will still be smiling and showing more plans. Because your dream was big enough. So basic building block number 1, I want to stress again. As simple, as uncomfortable as it sounds, do it first. Sit with your downlines, get your upline to sit with you, and clear this amazing basic building block called the dream. Okay? Basic building block number 2 is called commitment. Wow, see everyone, ooh, like a horror movie. Commitment. Something you are allergic to. Everyone is allergic to commitment. Alright, from relationships to buying something, to anything lah. People hate commitment lah. First, commitment means making a decision and sticking by it no matter what. Do you understand? Yes. Alright, and a lot of people are afraid to do this. Basic human fear lah. I don't want to make a commitment. In our business, no commitment, no money. No commitment, no sign up. No commitment, building block number 1, your dreams will be even further away to achieve. But if you really define commitment, what people fail to understand, that you are very comfortable with commitment. You have been doing it your whole life. How many of you here have a job? You go to work 9 to 5. Congratulations, that's a commitment. If you're sitting at home, raise your hand also. You went to work, means I can see you. Alright? Okay? So basically, isn't that the biggest commitment of your life? Wake up every morning, go to work, come back home. Go to work, come back home. Go to work? Go to work? Then you go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. After 40 years, you drop dead and die, broke. Fact. Sorry, don't get sensitive. Alright? But that's a major commitment. How come you're willing to commit to that? And not complain? Because they give you peanuts at the end of the month? Or biscuits? Because they give you a salary, you commit. But you don't call it a commitment, you call it a job. You try to disguise it so it doesn't look like a commitment to you. In our business, commitment is the key. But the problem is, 8 basic building blocks is for you. You're a new guy. You're sitting there and you're looking, hey, why is this guy talking about commitment? The guy who showed me the plan and gave me the CD told me flexible hours. Alright? Do it whenever you like. Feel free like a bird. It's true. The beauty or the strength of network marketing is the flexibility. Alright? The global concept. We are a global e-commerce company. You can do business anywhere on the planet with one touch of a button. Okay? But it still requires commitment. So when you sit with your first sign up, alright? Everyone sit with sign ups. Huh? They have this, have to look after him and not hurt his feelings concept. Correct? Huh? Everything your new sign up say, you agree. Yes, I agree. You understand? Huh? Why? You don't want to hurt their feelings, you don't want to push them. Correct? You're afraid if you push them, they quit the business. But I'm telling you, basic building block number 1 of dream and basic building block number 2 commitment must be done with all your downlines before you carry on teaching them anything else. If you don't do it, okay, your whole upline downline relationship starts at a very bad beginning. So when I sat down with my new sign-ups in the early days, I will sit down with them and ask the question, excuse me sir, what's your dream? And if I had a camera, I would snap all their pictures when they ask the question. The guy is there, what's your dream? Huh? What? I thought you're going to show me how to make money. Yes, later, but first I want to know why you want to make money. Number 2, I asked the guy, excuse me sir, can you please tell me, alright Giri, what commitment can you give to this business? I need to know. How serious are you about this business? Where do you want to take it? Alright? Because that's a question you must ask lah. You don't think, I must be careful, let me ask later. Better know now than later lah. Because you need to know their commitment and you at home need to make your commitment. Only then can your uplines know how much effort to channel towards you. Because if I take Rosary, alright, for example, Chandra Validasi, and their commitment levels are different, alright, Chandra Validasi totally committed, told me, Pathman, I will give my life to this business. I will die. And then Rosary tells me, Monday, no. Tuesday, no. Wednesday, can lah, 2-3 hours. Friday, busy. Saturday, 1-2 hours. Alright? So I got Rosary, I got Chandra Validasi. Now, where do I put my total pushing focus on? Chandra Validasi. But she said the words, I'm committed 100%. Rosary, do I give him attention? Yes. But I don't push. Because he already made it very clear, I'm not that committed yet. Now you can't tell them, no, you have to be committed now. Then you lose your downlines, you understand? Huh? No problem, Mr. Rosely, I respect your wishes. I'll be more than happy to work with you every Wednesday and Saturday. Alright? Right now let's go to the training. Do you understand? And then as I work with Rosely every day, what happens to his commitment level? Increase. Why does it increase? Number 1, he sees more potential in the business. He sees the bigger picture. He comes for big events. Alright? Do you understand? Okay. He sees his first check, immediately commitment goes up. Guaranteed. Then I push him one more day, 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 one more day. Eventually, he becomes a full-time networker. Okay? In my last video, I said, you don't need to do this business 7 days a week. Alright? Sunday is family day. I officially take that back. Because I do this business 7 days a week, 22 hours a day. I only need to sleep 2 hours a day and still look this good. You understand or not? Alright? Hello. You pay them a lot of money. Don't worry, people at home, they are paid money to clap, so, alright? And I'm telling you, I do this 7 days a week. That's my commitment level. Should you be my commitment level? Not necessarily. You may do 5 days a week, 4 days a week, 3 days a week. But it depends what you want to achieve. If you walk up to your upline and say, Mr. Pathman, in my first year of networking, I want to make $1 million. $1 million. And I can commit 1 day a week. Something wrong, you understand or not? Alright? $1 million in 1 year, but is only willing to give 1 day a week, cannot. If you want to make $1 million in a year, possible. Possible. 7 days a week, 22 hours a day. And you'll make it. Do you understand? Alright? So the level of commitment is very much in relation to what you want to achieve, which is related to block number 1, your dream. So if a guy tells me, my dream is to buy a bicycle 10 years from today. Then if you commit 1 day a year, so maybe got chance lah. Depends what bicycle he wants to buy, you understand? But if a guy tells me, I want to change the world, I want to buy this, you must tell him, excuse me sir, let me be honest with you. This business is a flexible hour business. It's your own business. But as your upline, it's my duty, alright, to maximize your commitment into the business. It's all about time management. Do you understand? Now that's commitment to the business. Now there's also commitment to yourself, your growth. You must grow in this business as an individual. You must grow in every aspect. From your posture to your style of presenting must change, you understand? Alright? Millionaire mentality must change. Are you guys with me or not? And how do you grow? By sitting at home and plucking flowers? By being surrounded. Alright? By positive, energized people who have done this business and achieved great things. So your commitment number 1 is to the business. How much time do you put in? Alright? An average networker who's doing this part-time should definitely put in 3 days a week, 4 days a week. Alright? Who really wants to achieve something in 3 years. A guy who wants to do it big has to put 7 days a week. Alright? I think family time is important. But I rather have family time in Bahamas, Fiji, Bali, Monaco, Paris, London, Johannesburg. You understand? Not have family time in the house while the father is watching TV, mother's in the kitchen, children are outside playing in the playground. You understand or not? That's the traditional family time definition. Are you guys with me or not? Yes. So now, commitment to your growth in this business means attending events, getting yourself trained, attending the VCon, attending re-VCons, alright, NSS, listening to CDs. You have to have a commitment to your personal growth, attending leadership camps by the various groups around the world, Gen Goal, Titans, Dream Achievers, Pathfinders. Okay? All these groups get commitment out of their people for personal growth. Because remember, when you got into the business, you cannot be the same person after 5 years. Because first you sign up 2 people, correct? Easy to look after? Okay lah. Malaysian style, you understand? But when you got 2,000 people to look after, you cannot be the same person who looked after 2 people. You have to grow. So the second part of commitment is commitment to yourself, to grow with the business, to learn new things, to enhance your knowledge. Are you guys with me now? Yes. And that requires you to attend training. Now somebody want to ask me, Pathman, attend training every day for what? I can read books in the house. What? I'm telling you, no book can replace the energy created when you sit in the room with a few hundred like-minded people. Do you understand? Alright? No, nothing can have that effect on you. Training is part of power of association, surrounded by the right people. Are you guys with me? So basic building block number 2 is commitment. Sit with the new guy who just signed up and talk to him about how important commitment is. Be direct. Not too direct. When he says 2 days, you say, stupid lah you. 2 days not enough. Ayo. Don't do that, okay? The guy may quit. Alright? Allow them in the beginning to go with their commitment. But you keep pushing. Remember? Alright? Keep pushing. Commitment up and up and up. Your commitment in this business should only grow. Never come down. Decrease. Are you guys with me now? Number 2, commitment to your personal growth. Commitment to events put together by the We. We put together some of the best world-class events in the world, especially VCon, ReVCon and NSS. Find out where it's happening. Go online, register, go for the events. Learn more. Alright? Go back to your upline organizations. Attend their systems, their business presentations, leadership training, basic training, leadership camps. Because all that helps you grow with the business. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Now, basic building block number 3. In the last video, I talked about it, but now I'm passionate about it. And I've taken basic building block number 3 and connected it to another training, which I hope you get the video, called the 3 golden rules of network marketing. And basic building block number 3 was further expounded or expanded upon in rule number 1. Now, basic building block number 3 is a list. So let's go through a journey, right? You got your dreams. If you don't have your dreams, buy a kite, fly it. If you got no money, I will buy the kite for you and ship it to you so you can fly it. You understand? So the first thing is dreams. Second, commitment. No commitment, nothing happens. Commitment is about consistency. Alright? Third is the list. Now the list, initially in the earlier video I broke it down to list of dreams, list of names. But I already covered list of dreams in the basic building block number 1. So now I'm going to cover list of names. Now this is the biggest problem. Major crisis. Nobody wants to write down a list. They feel it is undermining their intelligence. Why must write list? Do I look like an idiot? I cannot remember our names. I said, don't get offended, man. Relax, write the list down. Right? You know why you don't like to write now? Because after you left school, you don't like to write anymore. Do you realize that? In school, we write a lot. The other day I had to write something. And after like 3 sentences, my hands started hurting. I had to get a massage. You understand before I write it. You understand? Some people write diaries and all that, but they got other issues, all right? And basically, all right, writing down your name list is crucial. It's a mindset, you know. Taking a piece of paper, putting it on the table, owning the light, putting your biodis there, because the biodis will create more positive energy to come a better name list, you understand? I'm serious. After wearing the biodis, I'm remembering more and more people. I'm not kidding. It improves your memory tremendously. Alright? So you put your biodis there, take a pen. Doesn't have to be an expensive pen. It can be a cheap pen. And write on the piece of paper, my name list. Take a ruler. Underline once. Remember school? If very important means underline twice. So underline twice. Now this name list is the most important thing a networker needs. You don't need anything else. Everything else is done by Qnet. Product research, website, product delivery, commission calculation, commission delivery, everything is done by Qnet. The only thing you need to do is to write the list first. And many people don't have this list. You don't have a name list. Those watching at home, I'm serious. You don't have a name list. Your chances of succeeding in this business is very low. Now you may turn around and say, Pathman, I have the names in my phone. It's not about where the list is. It's about the mental process of taking a piece of paper as a businessman or businesswoman and writing down each name and phone number. That process is crucial in your growth in our business. Alright? So this list of names are highly controversial. Some leaders say 30 names good enough. Some leaders say 50 names, very good. Some leaders say even start with 10, acceptable. You want to know my opinion? If you got less than 150 names, please buy 2 kites and fly it at the same time. If you have less than 150 names in your name list, please set an appointment with a psychiatrist and check what is your problem. It is proven by United Nations and most statistic surveys of each country that an average normal human being, normal, and I hope all of you watching are normal, normal human beings have a circle of influence of over 200 people. 200, just count your relatives. Especially if you're Asian. You got more relatives than you need. Correct or not? And when you start making money in the business, you get more relatives. Guaranteed. Alright, they come out from everywhere. Hi, nice meeting you. So why does somebody have difficulty putting a name list of 150 when logically you know 150 people? Whether you're from China, India, Iran, Japan, Australia, Africa, you know 150 people. Simple as that. Because when people write the list, while they are writing, they love to decide for the other person. That person doesn't even know anything yet. You already decided for the other person. You understand? Alright? Oh, this guy won't be interested. This auntie, you're very irritating lah. Won't be interested. This guy will sign up but will irritate me. No, won't be interested. So basically, you are showing the plan in your mind to these people, you understand? Right? But they are not aware of it. But I bet you they'll be coughing wherever they are. Are you with me? Alright? And basically, you prejudge. The biggest disease in our business is when you prejudge. The golden rule of the name list is everybody and anybody should be in your list. Neighbor, auntie, uncle, relative, mother-in-law, wife, girlfriend. Sorry. If you have a wife, you shouldn't have a girlfriend. Alright? Alright? You know, childhood friend, teacher, barber, dentist, doctor, alright, mechanic, beautiful girl, always see in the bus stop, handsome guy, always sit next to me in the train. You understand or not? Alright, receptionist, security guard, car park attendant, flight attendant, tour agent, travel agent, doctor of cousin, boss, alright, favorite auntie, not favorite auntie, person I hate most in the world, person I love most in the world, gardener, working colleagues, total strangers on the street who you frequently see, you don't know the phone number, don't know this, postman, lawyer, banker, car salesman, even if you don't want to buy a car, make a friend, you understand? Guys, in 2.5 minutes, I gave you 150 names. I counted. Are you guys with me now?
Yes.
150 names minimum. Now to do it, you sit with your new downline and you help him achieve it. You must. Because the new guy, you tell him 150 names, they automatically have less than 150. So the 8 basic building blocks is something you sit with your new downline and go through. Don't give him the video, hey, watch this, okay, tomorrow call me. And you go out and have a party, you understand? Because the guy will have a lot of questions after watching this video. Alright? Then you sit down with the guy and you run through what we call memory joggers. Memory joggers, you help the guy. Do you know anyone from your hometown in KL? Or do you know anyone from San Francisco? Oh yeah, thanks, I know. Any of your relatives in Europe? Oh yeah. Any friends who own a Mercedes? Yeah. Any friends with twins? Yeah. You understand? Those are memory joggers. You ask questions to provoke their mind, their subconscious mind to come up with answers. Are you guys with me or not? Yes. Alright? So the name list is it's like your database of a bank. You must protect it with your life. If people snatch your handbag and your name list is inside, you run after the person. You should have a backup of your name list. Put it in your scanner, scan it and put it in your hard drive. And then copy it to an external hard drive and take the external hard drive and put in your bank safety deposit box and lock it. By the way, they're all impressed because I haven't used a computer before. You understand? Alright? Are you guys with me now? That is your main asset in the business. 150 minimum potential people who could be one of the greatest downlines you ever have. In that list of 150, there could be somebody who could open Japan. There could be somebody who's going to build South America for you. There could be somebody who's going to open up Nigeria for you. There could be somebody who's going to sign up 5,000 people in 1 month. You do not know. When I had my name list, I was so excited because I don't know. It's so unpredictable what's going to happen. You have to have a name list written down. And those of you who are watching this at home, alright, if you haven't done it, do it now. Pause the video and do your name list. And unpause and go to the next block. I'm serious. A lot of people underestimate the simplest things in this business. You know, you read books on the history of network marketing, economic future of network marketing, you don't have a name list. You understand now? That's very moronic. Alright? So the name list, never prejudge. Put everyone into your name list. Alright? And a lot of people don't want to put mother, father, uncle and all that, you know. Alright? Because they're too old, too young or what. Now here is a paradigm shift I want you to go through. I put everyone in my name list. Broken down to categories of people. Alright? I've got my hot, warm and cold. Simple. Hot means hot lah. Not hot in that way. Hot means they are close to you. You are communicating with them. You can just call them, hey, let's meet for tea. Let's meet for coffee. Warm means you have to do a stronger pitch. You understand or not? Alright, these are people who work with you and stuff like that. Alright? Cold means the guy in the bus. You see him every day for 7 years. He looks at you, not the head. You look, not the head. But never talk. Because you are antisocial, either he's antisocial, you understand? Now you must go and sit next to him. Are you guys with me now?
Yes.
So the name Lisa, please write it down on a piece of paper. A minimum of 150 names. Also known as rule number 1 in this video, basic building block tree. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Now we move to another area where a lot of networkers find it challenging. It's basically inviting and prospecting. Alright? The invitation and the prospecting techniques. Now, a lot of people tell me, Pathman, just tell me how you do it lah. I have no one way of doing it. There is no how to invite somebody book. Because it changes. Basic building block number 4 is the art of invitation and prospecting. Alright? Two very different categories. Alright? First we'll talk about the art of invitation. Now, 6 years ago when I made the video, there was nothing to say on the phone lah. Because the company didn't have much to, you know. Today we are $1 billion company, largest network marketing company in Asia, Qnet. Alright, we have broken every record around the world, 2 million customers, you understand? So now I think there's much more to say on the phone, correct or not?
Yes.
Not correct. Still, no need to say anything on the phone. You are inviting the person. You're not sharing information with the person. That's why they call it invitation, you understand? Go to the dictionary and look, invitation. To invite someone. Never say to talk long time to someone about unnecessary information and then invite someone. Do you understand?
Yes.
Alright? Invitation is an invitation. Now, network marketing invitation, I have broken down to 2 categories. One is the professional invitation, one is the not professional invitation. You see how I created the word so professionally? The professional invitation and the not professional invitation. Alright? I'm so impressed sometimes. The not professional invitation is the, hello, come over right now. I found something exciting. And who do you tell that to? Your hot lah. Bro, unbelievable! I met this guy, he showed me, I'm telling you, just come over right now. You understand? That's basically, that's what I did with my brother. Sati didn't know what I was talking about. He thought I found a wife or something for him. Alright? You understand? Okay? The not professional. Very casual. Hey, let's meet for tea. Something important to talk about. Why they don't ask you, is it MLM? Because the guy, you've been doing this to the guy every week. Alright? So inviting somebody is, don't panic. Don't get scared of inviting. You will be scared of inviting people if your name list got 6 names, correct or not? True or not? If your name list got 6 names, you'll be holding the phone like, hello? Cancel. Hello? Cancel. But if you got 150 names, alright, what are you afraid of? Pick up the phone. Hi, can we meet for coffee? I've got something really important to talk to you about. What is it? Listen, I'd rather meet you face to face. Right? Hi, this is Pathman. Mr. Manolet there, please. Yes. Hi, Manolet. This is Pathman here. Right? I'm putting together a huge project right now. A fantastic business project. I'm in the process of identifying 2 or 3 key people to help me with this business project. Right? But Manolet, I can't promise you anything. Okay? We sit down, you look at the details. Right? If you like what you see, then we go to the next stage of discussions. Do you understand or not? That's the professional approach. Alright? And of course, you got the Malaysian approach. Hey, you want to make money? Huh? You want to make money or not? But I'm telling you, I thought about this. And no matter how much I train people how to invite, they always screw it up anyway. Hello, I got a business project. I need 2 people. No promises, brother. Yes, MLM. Yes, MLM. You cannot. You know why you cannot? You haven't got the posture. When you invite over the phone, basic building block number 4, you got to have the posture. Who needs who more? This is you. Good looking, good smile, right? Confident, found a fantastic, unbelievable business opportunity, going to make a lot of money, and you are calling, not so good looking, broke, pathetic, mundane, repetitious, go to work, come back home, 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 sad person. Who needs who more? The guy is blessed that I called him. That's why I call people. Hello. Alright, I found a fantastic business opportunity, 100% e-commerce, alright, backed up by a multi-billion-dollar company, okay, and the first name came to my mind was your name. Can we meet for coffee? What do they sell? Listen, can we meet for coffee? And I give you the details. I need to know first. Okay lah, tough luck lah bro, I thought you were one of the guys, but I guess you're not. And the bugger will call back. Now, you don't do this lah. Do this after you got millions of dollars. Don't do it when you got $1. No, fly a kite lah. Then you go to the upline, 100 between them finish. People at home, remember what I said earlier. Professional approach, not professional approach. Now basically, the amount of information you give on the phone is crucial. Less information, better. More information, not so good, or could also be okay. It very much depends what you say. So if somebody picks up the phone, can you tell me more about it? Alright, well basically, I've got the consultancy rights to set up an interactive distribution consumer network, alright, from a Hong Kong based company. Alright, I have rights to go into any country in the world right now. I can't do it alone. I'm looking for a few partners. Can we meet for coffee? I'm telling you, that's how I invite people today. That's how I go to people's house. Alright? You can pick up the phone and say, listen, would you be interested in having exclusive rights over your country, alright, with a brand new telecommunication system, which I have exclusive rights over. You understand now? You do have exclusive rights over Qnet. Do you realize that? Because you represent Qnet. Does Qnet have exclusive rights over Qnet invoice?
Yes.
That means you also have it lah. Technically not lying. So the invitation should be done short and sweet. Alright? And if you watch the old videos, remember, when you invite and the person says, yes, I can meet, always give an option. Human psychology. You understand? Alright? What would be a good day to meet? Wednesday or Friday? Don't say, what day you want to meet? Monday okay? No. Tuesday okay? No. Wednesday okay? No. Thursday okay? No. Friday okay? No. Saturday okay? No. Sunday okay? No. Next week okay? Always give an option. I give option. I said Wednesday or Thursday. Those are the only 2 days I'm free. Now suddenly he said Wednesday or Friday, and suddenly he says Thursday. Don't say okay. You lose posture. You told him either Wednesday or Friday. He came back Thursday, I'm free. Okay, Thursday so can. You lose posture. Sorry, it looks like we have to reschedule for next week. I'm totally booked this week. Alright, I'll call you on Sunday, we fix it up for next week. Call the next person on the list. Do you understand? Alright? Very, very powerful concept, invitation. Alright? Different cultures, different things. Malaysia, you can call somebody at 11 o'clock in the night. UK, you call them up to 7 p.m. You can't call them later than that. Alright? America, don't call at all. Alright? They maybe send voice messages. America works on voicemail, you understand? Alright? Because I realize Americans don't use mobile phone SMS at all. Okay? Now, because technology has changed after 6 years, everyone is doing invitation by SMS. They found the solution. Hi, I'm looking for 2 partners. Fantastic business opportunity. They already ready-made type and they send it mass to 150 people. Hello, wake up and smell the coffee lah, okay? There's no shortcut. Personal call. You can send a message, tried calling you, something important to discuss, please call me back. Professional. Do you understand? Alright? So the invitation is done over the phone. Now invitation sometimes is done face to face, correct? You meet people everywhere and you want to catch the guy, invite him to a business presentation. What do? Hey, hi, long time no see, how's life? Are you still working in the job? You understand? Everything fine? How are you? What are you doing? Oh, life has been mega exciting the past few months. I'm still at the job, but I started something on my own. It's fantastic. I partnered with a Hong Kong based company. Very exciting. Actually, hey, good that I met you. Alright? We're having one of our get-togethers on Tuesday. Alright? Where some of the key global players are coming down to share some latest updates on our business concept. Alright? Would you be okay to drop by? Hey, no, Tuesday, my grandmother's wedding and my cat had diarrhea last week. I got to monitor it for another 7 days. Okay, give me your card. I'll give you a call. We'll catch up. Posture. No lah, come lah. I pick you up. Please lah. My upline said I got to bring 1 fella. You don't come, it's gone. You know, please. Don't do that. You understand? Alright? See, the problem with you, the minute you become desperate, you fail in network marketing. Do you realize that? The minute you are, anything you do out of desperation proves to be failure. You must always maintain your posture. So invitation is posture. Are you guys with me? Yes. Alright? Now, the second part of basic building block number 4 is the art of prospecting. Alright? Which I've expanded into the new module, which is called rule number 2. Okay? You can buy that video and get more details. Rule number 2 means that your name list, alright, must always increase. It cannot remain stagnant. It must increase by 10% every month. And how do you do that? By prospecting. Prospecting means going out there and finding new people to put on your list, not to show the plan. That's where a lot of people mistake prospecting. They say, I'm going out prospecting, Pathman. Then they come back, I showed 5 plans. I said, hey, prospecting showed 5 plans. You understand? Must be from Teluk Intan. You understand or not? Alright? Prospecting means you're going out there to look for prospects to put on your list. Alright? Showing the plan is the next block. We talk about that in a while. Alright, so basic building block number 4, art of invitation. Keep it short and simple. Alright, the professional approach, the not professional approach, your hot, cold, warm list, your approach changes according to that. Okay, now the new approach is back to the product. You can approach the invitation with Biodis. You can approach the invitation with Qnet. Very effective for me. Alright? Okay? And now is prospecting. Now prospecting means you are now a networker. You're not a housewife. You're not an engineer. You're not a doctor. You're not a writer. You're not a pharmaceutical, whatever, you know. You're nothing. You are a networker. Everything else is part-time. This is full-time. You understand? You're not a banker. That's part-time. This is full-time. Alright? So now you are a full-time networker. What is networking? Talking to? Talking to who? People. Talking to who? People. I watched the last video. So funny. We still don't allow animals to sign up. I'm sorry, I tried. I tried to talk to the QI directors. Alright, I tried to convince Mr. Vijay to allow at least camels and horses. But I'm still working on it. So right now it's only human beings. Alright? So the art of prospecting means when you interact with society, alright, you must come back home with new prospects. Simple. When do you interact with society? From the minute you step out of your door. The minute you step out of your door, you interact with society. Before networking, you took it for granted. Hello, uncle, nice meeting you. No name, no phone number. You understand? No? You understand? Go to a shop, buy a phone for 2,000 ringgit. The least you can do is put him on your prospect list. Go to a doctor to get MC because you're too lazy to go to work. At least get the doctor's number. Do you understand? So the art of prospecting is basically having your radar on. All networkers, after you press proceed and I agree on the internet. Is it proceed and I agree? Accept. Proceed, I agree, accept. And accept again. And again, right? And then you do that, you are now officially have a built-in radar to detect prospects. I'm not kidding. You cannot see it, but I can. So the person sitting in the house, you just sign up, your radar is on. Alright? What it means is, when you go to a party before networking, why do you go to a party? Nothing. Go there, walk around, meet people, have a drink and go back home. Alright? It's a social responsibility. But now you go to a party, you are a networker. What's your name? Bond, James Bond, you know, you gotta say. You understand? So you go to a party and you walk in. And you walk in and you straight away look around. Now don't walk into the party suspiciously. Don't walk into the party and go like. Don't do that. You'll never be invited for another party. Walk into the party cool. Be cool. Like John Travolta, you understand? You walk in, posture. Okay? Alright? Walk around, and then your radar is on. And your radar is working. Tit, 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 tit. One guy standing alone there. Alright? And you walk. Alright? Now if it's a lady, posture a little bit. Don't walk like, you know. Don't scare. She will be, excuse me. Walk with posture, cool. You go to the thing, take some desserts and look at the guy. Hi. Right? Let's say it's a bride and groom's engagement party. No, if engagement, they won't be bride and groom. a couple's engagement party, okay? And you meet the guy. Hi, oh, I'm Manolet's friend. Oh, I'm Stella's friend. Oh, okay, interesting, nice meeting you, Alright, okay, so what do you do? What's your name first? Alright? Shakira, hi, I'm Pathman. What do you do? Oh, I sing, I do concerts. What do you do? Well, I run my own business. Alright? I presently do a global international e-commerce business. Very interesting. Can we exchange name cards? Alright? I'll give you a call one of these days. Catch up for a cup of coffee. It was nice meeting you. That's it. All you wanted was that square paper with Shakira, Pathman, Senathiraja and the phone. And the phone number. And you go back home the same night. And don't staple the card to your name list. A lot of people do that. Staple, 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 staple. Take paper, staple. Write number. Add it into your name list. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Alright? You sit in a bus, you sit in a train, say hello. You get into the lift. Human beings got this rule, unwritten rule somewhere, that in the lift you cannot talk. I go into the lift, I do all kinds of things, don't need to talk. I'll be staying there, I looking there. Nobody to talk to, I get irritated. I say, you're going up, That's the best question to ask somebody. Whenever I go up, the lift is definitely going up. I say, Miss, you're going up. Miss, yes. Where do you work? Oh, I work on the 18th floor. I work on the 7th floor. My office is here. What's your company called? Internet Services Senathiraja. Are you serious? Yeah, I want something done for my system in the office. Do you have a card? Alright, I'll get one of my girls to call you and we'll set some meeting up. Thank you very much. Go back. That's prospecting. Now your mind must be open. Everyone you meet, everyone you come in contact with could potentially open a brand new market for you, could potentially be your most powerful, strongest leader in networking. Never underestimate. Alright? You see an auntie, housewife type, alright, home management consultant type, alright? Don't take it for granted. Yo, no need lah. She could turn to be the greatest networker that ever joined your group. So every day when you go through the fabrics of society, alright, and you do not pick up name cards, you are technically losing out on potential. Sati Senathiraja, Bikramjit, Arun, George, Gilbert McToto, Rosemary Grant, Etting, all these people are the top leaders in the world. You got David Sharma on the left, Sati on your right. Hey, straight away buy your private jet plane. You understand or not? Alright? But if you don't get that name card, you lose that opportunity. And that opportunity may never come back again. Prospecting, how many bank accounts you got? 1, 2? You must have 14. Even though you got no money, it's okay. You go to the bank, excuse me, I want to open a bank account. Yes. How much money would you like to deposit, sir? About $500,000. Oh, please sir, upstairs to our premier banking. The guy doesn't know you don't have $500,000. Correct. Then you go premier banking, sit down, pick up a few name cards, all the name cards on the desk, So before the girl comes out, you take 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to buy a Mercedes tomorrow? Yes. You always want to buy a Mercedes. That's the mindset of a networker. That's your dream, if it is your dream. When's the last time you went to a Mercedes showroom? Tomorrow, go to a Mercedes showroom. Walk in. Excuse me, I'm looking for CLK. Oh, yeah, we have, sir. Purple with yellow polka dots. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we don't carry the color. You don't, it's okay, give me your card. I'll just call you, you know. You understand? You collect name cards all the time. No, why you ask purple and yellow, or red polka dots or yellow polka? Because they won't have it. If you ask black, yes sir, we have it. Are you buying now? No. You understand? Do you understand? So art of prospecting, basic building block number 4, is crucial. Alright? Invitation, prospecting. Invitation, prospecting. Do you understand? Alright? Now, when you invite, golden rule, he needs you more than you need him. When you prospect, always remember, ultimately your goal is to get that name card or get that number. And don't call him the very next day. Call him after 3-4 days, one phone call. Hello, how are you? Just to say hi. Send an email, send an SMS. After 4-5 days, another SMS. Then invite him to see the plan. The mistake people make is, they prospect the guy, call him the very next day. Hello, I met you yesterday. I'm doing this business. The bio this can change your life. Tonight, 8 o'clock, come here, okay? You cannot. It's wrong. I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong, honestly. To me, if I prospect a guy, I would at least build a small bridge before I go in and show him the plan. Do you understand? And remember, you got 150 names. And basic building block number 4 is connected to rule number 2, which means your name list must grow by 10% every month. That means 150 names, it grows by 15. Is that clear? Now, basic building block number 5. Alright, I call it the rice bowl of our business. Now, people in networking love to get prepared. They love getting prepared. They're like the scouts, you know. Be ready, be prepared. You understand? Alright? And they will say, Mr. Pathman, I'm reading this, I'm an expert, my name list, I put in different font, I use italic pen and write in italic. Alright, got different color, I got sticker on the hot, cold, warm people. You know, I got 3 phones in my house already, wire connected. But I haven't started showing plans. So basic building block number 5 is showing the plan. I call it STP for short. A lot of people will go through block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and then they panic at block 5. Because now it means human interaction and presentation. The word presentation can make adults shiver. You have to do a presentation tomorrow to our clients. Oh my God, please help me. You understand? Even in your office jobs, where you're a slave, where you work, alright? Where you work, basically, when your boss says, presentation to client, what happens to you? Cold sweat, you know, alright? You prepare everything, you go there, you're totally panicky, because it's human nature. Stage fright or presentation fright, alright, is number 2 after death. Serious. Public speaking is number 2 after death. Number 3 is spiders. Number 4, I don't know. But I'll definitely make something up shortly. Alright? So people are so afraid of this presentation. Now showing the plan, to me, is not a presentation. Because to me, honestly, alright, public presentations are effective once a month, once in 2 weeks, right? Not even once a week, in my opinion. Alright? Public presentations is what we call a showcase. And don't worry, once a month, you are scared to go on stage, there will be more than enough people to go on stage. But the power of our business, the crux of our business, the core activity of our business is what we call the one-on-one. the Uno on Uno. The yacht on yacht. You understand? Alright? That's the core of our business. Presentation. Now, people feel that they have to get highly prepared for the presentation. Let me warn you, there is no such thing as a perfect presentation. There's no such thing as the right presentation or the wrong presentation. The presentation is basically a rubber band. Alright? To me, our presentation is a rubber band. Anyone got a rubber band? The presentation is a rubber band. You can do anything. Alright? You understand? Change the shape, whatever. As long as you don't break the rubber band. Alright? And the rubber band are the general parameters of a presentation. That in every rubber band, they must have company profile, product, compensation plan, and projections. That's it. Alright? A little bit of company profile, a little bit of product, compensation plan, and a lot of projections, and you create the rubber band. How you do it is up to you. Do you understand? Do you like this prop thing? I like it. Alright? So the art of presentation is the rubber band. Do anything as long as you don't break it. That means do anything as long as it contains company, product, compensation plan, projections. Company, product, compensation plan, projections. Projections, thanks. Projections is to show people the potential of the business. Company, by now you should know. If you're sitting at home, go online, you already get to see the whole company. There's CDs on the company. Alright? You got Qnet, billion-dollar company. Are you guys with me? Alright? Totally e-commerce, 2 million customers worldwide. Okay? X number of products, fantastic, huge, big. The V, strongest marketing global leader on the planet, has conquered the planet, run some of the biggest world-class events on the planet. Do you understand? Alright? Eventually the universe. Okay? So your compensation plan, you just have to understand the parameters. Okay? So once you have done the invitation, you are now going to meet the guy to show the plan. And you are freaking out. You will be afraid. You should be afraid. Alright? But I've got a savior for you. It is called your upline. Dun, dun, dun. You understand? Upline. Alright? Your upline is your solution. Your upline saves you. Upline may not necessarily mean direct upline. It could be somebody who's working with you. Alright? So initially, your first 5 presentations, you don't do it on your own. You get your upline to do it for you. You sit down and watch. Alright? And what do you do? What do you do? Nod the head. You must learn the art of nodding the head convincingly. So open your eyes big little bit, smile a little bit, and that's it. First the upline will say, correct no, Pathman? Some movement you know. You understand or not? That's all you do. Can you do that or not?
Yes!
Possible?
Yes!
So we do an experiment. Everyone, even you at the home, sitting in the house on the couch, alright? Upline sitting next to you showing the plan. Hey, do you agree? Nodding the head. But you also observe and learn. Alright? Okay? So you bring the prospect. Meet your upline. Now, your upline showing the plan must be edified. You don't edify your upline who's showing the plan, gone. Waste of time. Because the guy you invited has a relationship with you. He is willing to listen to you. Now you tell him, please come and listen to my upline. He will say, who is the upline? Why should I listen to the fella? So before you invite him, you must say, Anderson, all right, today I'll be taking you to meet my senior business partner. He's tremendously successful. I was so lucky to get an appointment with him. All right, he just landed back from China. He's one of the most powerful networkers I have ever met, Anderson. All right, so we go and see him. He will give you the details. Then we can talk later. All right, I'm telling you, Anderson, you are damn lucky today that he was available. All right, then take Anderson. Go meet the upline. Edification, which I'll talk about later. All right, crucial. Okay, now when you want to do a plan, always choose the right environment. Okay, don't do a plan in a disco. All right, don't do a plan surrounded in alcohol. All right, because when you get people high enough, they'll agree to everything. Do you understand? They will promise you to buy 15 headers and sign up their mother in Japan and everything else and conquer the world and everything else. Do you realize I've been saying Japan so many times? Yes. And if you know me, whatever I say many times happens. All right? Okay, so you understand or not? Choose the right environment. And remember, don't fall into this trap. Every new guy who signs up, when they invite their first prospect, they want to wine and dine their prospects. Don't fall into the trap. You will go bankrupt. Cannot. I don't pay for anything. I'm serious. Today, I pay only for good friends. But prospect come, I don't pay. It's a rule. It's an unwritten rule. Alright? Now you may think otherwise. If you got money and you want to buy him lunch, dinner and show him the plan, that's up to you. But remember, everything you do must be duplicable. Is that duplicable? Not duplicable. So you invite a prospect, fair enough lah. In certain countries, a cup of tea is 60 cents. Buy him a cup of tea lah if you want. But don't take him to Starbucks lah. And some of these prospects, would you like a coffee? Yes. And that, and that, and that, and pack that for my wife, my children. 2 bags, you sit down, listen to you 5 minutes, not interested, thank you. Do you understand? Alright? So choosing the right environment is important. Make sure it's a professional environment. Alright? I used to love going to McDonald's. Alright? Because you can sit down for hours. Alright? Now I sit down either in Starbucks or the office. Okay? Choose quieter restaurants. Okay? Not too expensive. Because whatever you start becomes a precedent. Then he expects you always to take him to the restaurant. Are you guys with me? No? Alright? You be punctual. Whether he's late or not is immaterial. But he's on time and you are late, that's a problem. Alright? You cannot expect your prospect to be punctual. Okay? But you must be punctual. Are you guys with me? No? Yes. Alright? If you're inviting your upline, only invite your upline after your prospect has sat down. Don't make your upline wait and bring your prospect to your upline. Loose posture. It's called de-edification. You understand? Your prospect is sit down, you are sit down, papers ready. Hello, Mr. Rosley? Yes. Mr. Rosley, thank you again for the opportunity, for meeting you today. Mr. Anderson is already here. We are at Starbucks. Thank you. Then Rosley makes the grand entrance. The doors will open automatically when he walks. The music will increase. There is a fan blowing. That's how I walk into a room. There's somebody standing in front of the fan always. And when Rosalie is walking towards the table, what do? Straight away stand up. It's Rosalie. Don't expect your prospect to stand up. High possibility he will not. But he must see you stand up. And not see you stand up like you got some injury. Rosalie, what's up? You must stand up fast. Because every action of yours is to empower Rosalie to do an effective presentation. The prospect will listen. He see how you look after your upline becomes more effective, correct? That's how kings and prime ministers are treated. You understand? That's how you know a prime minister is important, how he's looked after by his people. Alright? So Rosalie walks in. Hi, Mr. Rosalie, please have a seat. Rosalie, sit down, show the plan. Are you guys with me or not? Now once the plan is showing, okay, and it's happening, Anderson will be observing. You sit down and you watch. Okay? You focus, you nod your head, everything is running smoothly. Okay? Now it comes to Q&A. Question and answers. Which is the biggest challenge at a plan. Okay? Later you got follow through. But now right at the plan there's a Q&A session. He's going to ask questions. And he will stop you halfway and ask questions. True or not? You always say, please hold the questions till the end. You must say that. Alright? Anderson, I know you're going to have some questions. Alright? Don't worry. Most of your questions will be answered during the presentation anyway. But after the presentation, if you have more questions, I'll be more happy than to answer. Because you are still new. Alright? If the guy start asking questions, you get demotivated. So I sit down and show the plan today. I tell the guy, listen, I know you will have a lot of questions. But trust me, most of your questions will be answered during the course of the presentation. And then you still have questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. You understand? Now, what do you use for the presentation? Laptop, overhead projector, flat screen plasma TV. You come to Starbucks, you carry the TV, you attach, screw, alright, connect the wire, have two people standing there, right? You don't do that. Until today, Pathman Senathiraja uses a paper and a pen. Cheap pen. Because expensive pen will get lost. Or the prospect might steal it. So cheap pen, he won't steal it. Kilometrico, very good. Hey, we should get money by saying that, huh? Kilometrico. Right? And you basically show the plan on a piece of paper. Why piece of paper and a pen? Duplicable. Remember, everything you do, first question you ask yourself is, can this be duplicated? You understand, no? If the answer is no, don't do it. The answer is yes, do it. So, laptop, overhead projector, duplicable? Not to me. I'm sorry. Paper, pen. And now you got enough catalogs to kill the prospect. If you throw it on the prospect, he may die. QVI, Katana, you understand? Or, you know, Qnet, Invoice, Biodis, like that. Please, these are our products. Look through it. Did you understand? Alright? So you got enough things to show. Now, I still don't believe in showing products. Okay? Alright? If you want to show, show. But there's no need to show. Because with our beautiful catalogs, people already understand the products. And communication products, what you going to do? Connect it in Starbucks. Troublesome, right? Right? The easiest product to show to me is it? A very clean biodis. Are you guys with me now? Alright? So there's no need to show product, but you have it, show it. Simple as that. Now the first 5 plans, your upline, alright, shows for you. You sit down, nod your head. Choose the right environment. Point number 1. Make it very simple. Piece of paper and pen. Your upline will know how to do that. Alright? Point number 3, how do you dress up? Common sense. Smart, casual, professional. Alright? Do you need to wear a suit? Depending where you're going, who you're meeting. You're meeting your uncle in a stall next to a drain somewhere, don't wear a suit. You're meeting a doctor at the Hilton Club Lounge, all right, maybe you want to put on a suit. Do you understand? You're going to somebody's house on Sunday, don't wear a suit. Wear a short sleeve collared shirt, khaki pants, and walk in professionally. As long as your shoes are clean and your shirt is tucked in and it has a collar. What is this called? Collar. You understand? And you look presentable and you have a good watch. You understand? Your nails are cut well. You understand? You are shaven well. That's enough to be professional. And depends what country you live. In Europe, wearing suit is common. In Malaysia, people may throw stones at you. You understand? Singapore, shirt and tie, very common. Alright, Italy, no tie. Are you guys with me now? So the dress code, I don't like to teach this. I don't know why. You should know lah. But one thing I want to teach you. You must dress, walk, and talk like a millionaire. It's called millionaire mentality. Do you have $1 million in your bank account? Not yet. It's on the way. I'm serious, it's on the way. When I started this business 8 years ago, I sat with Mr. Vijay, and Mr. Vijay said, Pathman, you have $1 million in your bank account. I said, no. No, you have $1 million in your bank account. I said, no, I don't. I just started the business. He said, no, you do. And that's the way you must walk, talk, and think from today. And you will do great things in this business. And after listening to my mentor, I said, yeah. I used to walk into hotels like I own it. My prospect will be sitting there. I'll walk into a hotel. Straight away, hey, how are you doing? You okay? Everything all right? Everyone I'm waving at don't know me. This is what Then I walk, I sit down. How are you doing? Nice meeting you. All right, and waiters come. Your eyes must be on the name tag. Your eyes must be on the name tag. So stay, I see waitress, let's say Sharifa. All right? So I see. The guy is not seeing because nobody focuses on name tag. She doesn't even know her name tag is there. You understand? All right? Then I look, Sharifa, how are you? I'll have the usual. Coffee, 1 sugar, milk. You see? This is called posture. You said usual. Revla impressed. Then say coffee, milk, 1 sugar, okay? They said, of course, sir. You know, that guy, who is this guy, man? He knows Sharifa. He's waving everyone in the lobby. He's sitting down. And then while he's sitting down, you're showing the plan. Then you see another person walking past. I was like, hey. Revla is walking to the bathroom. I'm serious. I did that, millionaire mentality. Alright? I'm telling you, it's all about your posture. Your posture is what convinces people to sign up. They want to gain confidence from your confidence. The prospect is coming there with doubts, uncertainty, and fear. Do you understand? All that you must solve. How do you solve it? By being a millionaire mentality person. So the first 5 presentations, which you upline, correct? Second 5 presentations, you do half, upline do half. Alright? Better you do the first half, which is company, profile, product. Let your upline do plan and projections. Switch roles. The next 5 plans, okay, you do everything, upline sit down and watch. So you're looking at your first 15 plans, alright, which should be done in what period of time? 1 month. And expanded from showing the plan is something I call rule number 3. The most important fundamental networking principle, which if you follow consistently, alright, I am brave enough to guarantee you success in this business. Consistently. It's called rule number 3. That means presentation frequency has become $1 million question. How many plans should I show a month? 10, 15, 20, 30, 40? My answer is 15 plans a month consistently. If you do 30 plans a month, all right, make sure you do it every month, which is humanly not possible. So what happens? You do 30 plans, next month 12, 22, 32, all right, 10, Christmas 0. Lack of consistency kills you in network marketing. I rather you be consistent. 15 presentations every month. 15 presentations every month. 15 presentations every month. Rule number 3. Rule number 3 is the most important rule you will ever remember in your life. And it connects to basic building block number 5. Showing the plan. So remember, your plan consists of company, product, compensation plan, projection. $1 million question. How long is a business presentation? 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, plus Q&A, plus Q&A. Shouldn't exceed 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour. I do my presentation in 12 to 15 minutes. Short and sweet, I'll tell you why. Because I never focus on 25 products. I focus on selected products. The way the company has grown the past 6 years, all right, we have 100 over products online. And when you show the plan, what are you going to do? Even our categories have increased. You understand or not? You've got QVI, you've got Questec, you've got Trinet, you've got MS Square, you've got Katana, you've got Gita, you've got the V. Soon we'll have 40 categories of products. By the time you write the categories also, what happens? So now everywhere I go, I look at people, I select the products I want to promote in the market. Alright? Because I'm telling you, ultimately, people come into the business partly because of the product, but mainly because of the opportunity. That is something we can never change in human nature. Alright? With the new products like Biodis, yes, more people are coming just for the product, maybe not for the opportunity. But they still want the opportunity eventually. Alright? So 45 minutes to an hour should be the maximum amount of time you spend with your prospect. Now most of you like to spend 3 hours with your prospect. Something wrong somewhere, doesn't it? If it takes 3 hours to finish a presentation, what were you showing him? Your baby photographs, is it? This was me when I was born, and then finally I joined Qnet. See, I'm online signing now. 45 minutes, 1 hour. Now, when do you decide to extend? When his questions are intelligent. If his questions are stupid, sorry, I really want to spend more time with you. It's been extremely exciting and a great learning experience sitting with you. But I have another major appointment to go to, all right, with my upline. And I cannot let my upline down. All right? So thank you very much. I'll call you in a couple of days. We talk again. Have a nice day. And you walk away. Never. The fact that you can sit down for 3 hours with Avila, he already knows you are a loser. You shouldn't have 3 hours to sit down 1%. You must be that busy. Because right after you show the plan, consult upline, go for basic training, go for your V-circle, go for your teh tarik session, which means coffee session. All right? Go to one of your downline's house and do 8 basic building blocks. Where you got time to sit down 3 hours with one prospect? But if the guy asks intelligent questions, where should I position my brother in the UK? You know, can I buy more than 3 products? Okay, can I use Amex? You understand? All right, so you basically plan everything out. then you may want to spend more time with him. But your company legal? You know, now my answer is what? No. Right? We're not legal. So please don't join. Thank you very much. Next. Which moron? If the moron asks you whether we are legal, that means you have failed in your company profile. How can a $1 billion, 2 million customer base, alright, 23 officers, more money than some national banks, alright, came out in every possible newspaper positively, photographed with president and prime ministers. So emotional. Only a moron will remotely say, hey, legal your company. You understand? No, seriously. Alright? You decide how much time you spend on a prospect based on the quality of his questions. Don't fall into the trap, because who needs who more? He needs you more. Your job is to show the plan, alright, as effective as you can, answer his immediate questions, and then move to step building block number 6. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Now today, the plan has changed. And it may change again. But our plan is always the simplest. Alright? So just remember the details of the plan. Alright? Keep in touch with the company to get updates. Keep in touch with your upline to get updates. You understand? Because remember, after showing the plan, the prospect always goes home and checks online. Because everyone has internet today, correct? So if your information is not in line with the internet information, you look like a moron. Because he will come back and say, hey, you said 1 million customers, I checked online 2 million customers. I purposely did that to see whether you would go online or not. Very good, you went online. You will be a great networker. Sit down, okay. You understand? You have to cover up somehow. Alright? So showing the plan, basic building block number 5. Alright? The main point I want you to remember is consistent rule number 3. 15 presentations a month. Alright? Okay? Use your upline to help you the first 5. Second 5, share the responsibility with your upline. Third 5, do it on your own with upline support. Alright? Always edify the upline you are going to bring to the presentation. Keep it short and simple with a paper, pen. Alright? Not necessary to bring products, rely on the catalogs. Use a reasonable place, a nice quiet place. Not necessary to buy them lunch and dinner. Mineral water also can. Alright? And when he's about to pour the mineral water, you say, stop! You can't drink that poison. What is that? Push it closer, then start. Do you understand? Alright? So you don't have to buy lunch, dinner. Dress with common sense. And always maintain your posture. If the guy comes, you're showing him the plan, he's on the phone, see that, stop. He gets off the phone. Okay, show me what is this. Now after 5 minutes, fold the paper, put in your pocket, take your 40-cent pen, put in the pants pocket. Don't put it there, people think you're cheapskate, you understand? Mr. Anderson, I don't think this is the right time for you. And to be honest, I've got many appointments more to go. I'll give you a call next week. If you're still serious about this, we catch up. Alright? Have a nice day. No, I'm free. I have to go. Alright? I'll call you next week. Take care. Walk. No one insults me lah. Remember, good looking, rich, confident, you understand, biodis, not very good looking, poor, pathetic, go to work, come back home, 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 no future, no dreams, nothing. The traveler should not even deserve to sit in the chair, he must sit in the floor. After he sign up, okay, now he's in the chair, okay, very good. No. Don't treat your prospects like that. No, treat them well. But when they cross the line with you, don't look desperate. I've seen people waiting. The guy finished the phone. As I was saying, he get back the phone. Finish. Hey. What's your problem? You represent a $1 billion company. You are a businesswoman or a businessman building an e-commerce interactive distribution channel of consumers with a partnership with a $1 billion company. You presently have 23 offices worldwide which you have access to. You're backed up by a multi-million-dollar e-commerce system. That's who you are. You're not somebody trying to sell a coin, a biodis or Qnet. You're a businesswoman or businessman. Carry that posture. Do you understand? Alright? So showing the plan, always maintain your posture. Always maintain your posture. Crucial. Alright? So, you understand?
Yes.
Okay? Now that's one-on-one. Now you got our meetings. Weekly business presentation, monthly, once every 2 weeks, whatever the presentation is, correct? Alright? If you do not go for the business presentation consistently, consider yourself not to make money in this business. You need the energy, you need the power of association of those events. For you, that event is not to go and see the plan again. That event is to meet, to bring the brotherhood closer, you understand? Any business presentation you go, isn't it nice? All get together, oh, I haven't seen you 1 week, how are you, nice meeting you, oh, I saw you the other day, how the prospect moron, he signed up my chat, oh, this one, that one, this one, bio, this unbelievable story, this is my auntie, blah, 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 you understand? Testimony exchange, right? It's like a brotherhood lah. That's our gathering. But for the prospect, it's a life-changing experience. Are you guys with me? So get your prospects to the business presentation. But the guy sees you in Starbucks. One person showing me the plan. How big can this company be? Then you take him to Crystal Crown or Holiday Inn or Shangri-La. He walks into the room, 1,000 people, all standing on the chair and saying, unbelievable! This is big. You understand? Alright? Now, don't ask him, you sit down, okay? I'll be downstairs having tea. After finish, I see you. Never do that. You sit right next to him. You open a book and you take notes. Take notes. If you look back all your notes, the same thing you're writing again. Good. Repetition helps with memory. You understand or not? You take notes. Because everyone's plan is different. Take notes. You see the guy losing focus? Very interesting. Right? After the presentation, what do you do with him? The edifying round, I call it. You take him, go to Dave. Mr. Dave, this is my new prospect, Mr. Lim from China. Oh, ni hao ma, oh, she's also. Mr. Sati, this is my new, Mr. Go, this is my new, you understand not? Alright? Okay, the speaker comes down, Mr. TG, this is my new prospect, you understand? He just want to ask you some questions about China. You take him around. And your uplines know what to do. Oh, Mr. Lim, how are you? Hope you enjoyed the presentation. Alright, by the way, Eric, you're very lucky to be in this group. Very powerful leader of mine. Right? Your uplines know what to do. If you understand edification, you think all this edification is for comedy act. It's so powerful strategic planning, Like Mr. Vijay's edification program, we plan his whole edification process. Who walks in first into the room? If we go to a meeting with Australian bankers, alright, Mr. Richard will pull the chair for Mr. Vijay. Please have a seat. You understand not? If you go for, European bankers, I'll pull the chair. You understand not? Who serves coffee? We plan it out. We have a crew briefing for the edification system for Mr. Vijay. Now, edification is about business. It's never about personality. You understand? You edify your upline because it's good for your business. You want to edify him extra because you like him, good. But basic edification must always happen because it's good for you. Not necessarily for your upline. You understand? The more I edify my uplines, the more effective they become to my downlines. So now, Mr. Vijay, I edify on a professional and a personal level. And you all hear me say his name hundreds of times a day, correct or not? So let's say you all have never met Mr. Vijay. Tomorrow he walks in. How will you react? You go crazy, right? Even though you never met him before. Because Mr. Pathman talks about you all the time. We think we know you already. And everything he says goes into your head faster. Alright? So after that, you take your prospect, you go around, introduce everyone. Sit down, meeting after the meeting. Questions. You understand? But public presentations, I'm a big supporter of. Because the power and energy of association, very, very strong. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
But in countries where there's no public presentation, you go to option 2, home meetings. I built my business in the early days, home meetings. So bloody effective, and you get free food. Alright? Home meeting, home meeting, home meeting, home meeting. At one specific time, I would have 10 home meetings happening in the city. 8 prospects here, 6 prospects, 4 prospects, 3 prospects. Very effective, very easy to manage, very low cost. Alright? And the prospect is extra comfortable. If you got no house, don't use your room. Somebody said, I only rent the room. Can invite them into my room. Then there's misunderstanding and issues. Okay? House lah. Are you guys with me or not?
Yes.
So what is a home meeting? Whiteboard. People come, have tea. The host will say a few words. Hi guys, thanks for coming. As you know, I invited you to look at an idea me and my wife are working on right now. We are very excited. We are very lucky today, all right, because the person who introduced me to this business, all right, Mr. Sati is here. He's very successful. He just came back from Brazil. He's one of the top leaders in the company. All right. He brought with him Mr. Bikramjit, another very powerful leader worldwide. Both of them have decided to support us today. Okay. And they will be presenting the plan. Sit down. Let them both show the plan. You understand? Sati does the opening, Big does the middle, Sati does the closing. Both of them close together. All right. And then handle all the questions. Give some wade or karipap. You understand? Or drink tea. All right. Interested? Straight away sign up. Not interested? Move to the next block. Are you guys with me now? Home meetings are highly effective, which a lot of people don't do anymore. Highly effective. Most networks were built on home meetings. You just need a whiteboard. Alright? And in the Asian culture, and most cultures today, it's okay to go to people's house. You understand? Maybe in some parts of the world you can't invite people home. But Asian culture, no problem. Are you guys with me now?
Yes.
Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Very good. Alright, so home meetings option. One-on-one. Alright, with your upline. Public presentations organized by the V. Highly effective, power of association, high energy. Alright, home meetings. Alright, highly effective, okay, easy to manage. And if you got 10 home meetings going around the same night, that means you got 100 prospects, you know. Are you guys with me now? Yes. Alright, so showing the plan. Keep it simple. Alright, make it duplicable. Make sure you follow the rubber band theory. Company, product, compensation plan, projections. Okay, these 4. How you play around with it, up to you. I do not want to put your mind in a box, how to show the plan. I just want you to have the rubber band. Don't break the rubber band. Are you guys with me? What frequency of showing the plan? My personal recommendation, 15 presentations a month. Rule number 3. Do it consistently and you will fly in this business. I assure you that. Okay? So now we move to basic building block number 6, which without block number 6, block number 5 becomes useless. It is called the follow through. Alright? And an example I use in my old CD I was watching last night is the golf. I still like that example. So I'll use it again, but now my swing is better. Alright? You have a ball called the golf ball on a piece of wood, stick into the ground, called the tee. Because I trained Tiger how to play, so. You all don't believe all this, up to you lah. Huh? Then you hold the club. What kind of club? Depends where you are a member. You understand? And you do that. Leg must be like that. And then you swing. Hard work. Now that's, you hit the ball and your club follows through all the way. And the ball goes for, mine is about 300 meters or something like that. 40, something like that. But if you hit the ball, and you stop, alright? What Tiger used to do, the ball just goes about few inches, because there's no follow through, alright? And this is a very powerful example. So when you show the plan, you just hit the ball, correct? And you stop there, the ball just drops. You got to hit and you got to follow through all the way, and then it goes. Then you get a sign up. You understand? Now the follow through is actually one of the hardest basic building blocks to comply with. Can I tell you why? Alright? Because that's when people try to avoid you. And everyone I meet around the world tells me, what if the guy doesn't answer the phone? Stop calling him lah. If you know the guy is avoiding you, what do you want to trap him, is it? Somebody said, no, I must hunt him down, must do the follow through. Listen, the guy is avoiding you. He never replies SMS, he never answers phone. What could be the answer? No. One fellow said, I go to his house at night. I said, you want to be arrested, is it? The guy is going to shoot you from the window. Why are you all so panicky? I don't understand, you know. Up the follow through. My follow through is very simple. Hi, remember we met the other day? Yes. Can we meet up again? Any questions? Right? If the guy is interested, he say yes. If the guy is totally not interested, he say no, I'm not interested. What can you do? People keep telling me, what should I do in that situation? Show another plan lah. What can you do? Beat him up, sign up now. But if you walk past his house with the biodisc in your hand, don't make it obvious, hold it like that. No, you can't do anything, guys, I'm sorry. If the guy says no, you can do an experiment, statistic survey. You understand? By the way, I'm just keen to know why you said no. You can do that if you want, to have some fun. I do that all the time. When the guy said, no, I'm not interested, stupid business. I say, I'm really shocked, you know why? Because I know you are broke. You have a pathetic job. Why would you say no? How dare you say that? Huh? But it's true. So, you think about it, call me back. I still want to help you. I still think this business and you can work. When you're ready, give me a call. If there's anything major happening, I'll call you. Alright? But I respect your decision for the moment. Okay? Have a nice day. Simple. I like this statistic survey. Someone said, my wife said no. I said, can I talk to her? Why do you want to talk to my wife? No, give me a number. I want to find out why would she influence her husband not to do something which could change her family's life. I just want to know. Please, you want to sign up so I cannot accept you now already. But I want to talk to your wife. Put her on the line. Oh, hold on. Hello, Mrs. Lim? Yes. Why? You don't want him to join? You want to get information? You want to get more experience? Don't be afraid. See, my mother always taught me something. She said, good looking son. No, because I got two brothers, so she always differentiates by looks. Good looking son. Always ask yourself, what is the worst can happen? And once you have accepted that, you have nothing to fear. True? I strongly believe in that in my life. That's my life policy. Alright? So I look at networking, show the plan, basic building block number 5. Right? What's the worst that can happen? No. Do they say no and beat you up at the same time? Shoot you? They only say no. That's the worst. If you have accepted that at the worst, you got nothing to fear. The guy said no, cool man. I respect your decision. Can I know why? Well, to be honest, I don't have the money. Hey, then we can still talk. Alright, I'll give you a few more details. We have a retail option where you can retail and get the UV. No need to buy for yourself. Alright, there are many options if you don't have money right now in our company. You can retail 2 biodiscs and get 1 UV and start building the business immediately. Alright, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't want to confuse you during the plan. Can we meet for coffee? Cool, let's meet for coffee. You want to take it further, you take it further. To me, I always take it further. Not for any purpose, it's just for fun. And if people around me, I put on speakerphone. You understand? But a follow through, and you get a follow through. Follow through must be done when? 24, 48 hours. Nothing more than 48 hours because people forget. Strike when the iron is hot. Take on a date when you're still good looking. You understand? Alright? And basically that's important. 48 hours. And it's phone call follow through. Hi, Mr. Lim. Pathman here. Remember we met on Saturday? Yeah, I showed you the opportunity. Yes. Very interesting. Alright, I just want to catch up with you today or tomorrow. Okay? To handle any of your questions and see how do we move forward. Alright, always use positive terms. Don't use, I want to convince you because I'm sure you're not convinced. Somebody actually said that. I heard it. I would tell people, listen, let's meet up, let's move forward. Alright, I've got a few updates for you which I didn't share with you the other day. Okay? No obligations, but let's meet for a cup of tea. Are you guys with me now? Yes. Now the follow through is to handle objections. Because if they have questions during the plan, they have much more questions during the follow through. Why? Why? Because they talk to everyone in town. You know, I met this guy, he had this glass thing which can solve all your problems. Scam. Oh, okay. You understand? They talk to their mother-in-law, neighbor, auntie, uncle, everyone. And they get more negative feedback. Now they're geared up with more bullets to come and shoot you. You understand? And I forgot, I missed out. I missed out on showing the plan. After showing the plan, basic building block number 5, okay, always tell them, please don't talk to anyone about this business, right, until we meet and do a follow-up. Do you understand? Right? There'll be a lot of people out there with a lot of opinions. Okay? Please don't talk to anyone. You have to say it. Will they listen to you? High possibility no. But you said it, you done your duty. So he comes back with all the objections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright guys? I'm not going to go into the details of objections. Alright? Because that will be a different CD. Because I'm telling you, they can't shoot more than 10 bullets. Is it legal? Does it work? I got no money. I got no time. It's not my cup of tea. My wife don't let. My mother-in-law don't let. My wife don't let. I cannot talk to people. I don't know anyone. I've been living under my bed my whole life. Alright? I'm a moron. I don't know. Ultimately, okay, the answer to handling that situation is never to be aggressive. Because if the guy came for the follow through, that means he's open. That's a good guy to have. You only got a few types of characters lah. Those who sign up on the spot, those who fall off the chair laughing and say no, you understand? Those who say no in your follow-up call, follow-through call, and those who come to your follow-through meeting. You can presume that those who come to your follow-through meeting, they are 50-50 border. Are you guys with me? Yes. Alright? And that's a good place to be. Okay, so they come for a follow-through meeting. When they give you the objections, remember the 3 F's. Feel, felt, found. I got no time. Brother, I know how you feel. When I started, that's exactly how I felt. But you know what I found out? That if you sit with your uplines and manage your time, it only requires 2 to 3 days a week. And you can effectively build this business. Alright? I got no money. I know how you feel. When I came in, I had the same problem. You know, I felt the same way. Now, don't say it like a robot. No money. I know how you feel. That's how I felt. This is what I found out. I got no time. I know how you feel. This is how I felt. This is what I found out. My wife doesn't allow. I know. Don't be a robot. You understand? No? Put some conversation into it, lah. You know. I know exactly how you feel. You know, when I came in, I was shocked, but that's how I felt. But after spending time with my leadership, I found out so many great things. That even without money, I can go on the retail mode, retail a few products to people close to me, gather the UV, place it in my tracking center, and bill. And always maintain your posture. Developer come to you and say, this company is a scam. I found out. This person told me this person told me that, blah, 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 blah. I'm not surprised. I knew you were going to come and say this. Right? I'm sorry to say, but there's a lot of things floating out there. But the facts speak for itself. Alright? We're a $1 billion company, 2 million customers. You saw all the paper clippings I showed you during the presentation. What can I say? Alright? Microsoft has people talking bad about them. Mercedes has people talking bad about them. Apple computers have people insulting them. Alright? But we are a solid company. We have offices all around the world. Blah, 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 blah. If he brings out a specific challenge, like Malaysia had legal problems, you're right. But now it's totally clear. And we have not. And this is a fact. We have not ever been charged successfully in court for anything in 8 years. A lot of allegations, a lot of political issues, you know, jealousy by other companies. They try to attack us, but never one company on the planet ever won a case against us. Never, ever have they won a case against us. That deserves a round of applause. Right? Never. Microsoft got sued and charged in court and lost the case. We have never lost a case. I'm so proud of that. Do you understand? But the minute they start insulting the company, you understand? Oh, it's a stupid company, you should quit, blah, 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 blah. Hey, I appreciate your opinions, but can I be very honest with you? I really don't care what you think. It's either a yes or no. But I'm doing this full time, I believe in this company, we have changed lives all around the world. You must walk away with pride. Don't agree. Yeah, maybe you're right, huh? It's not a good company. Huh? You understand? And like I told you, objections is a way for the person to disguise saying no. He don't want to say no, so he create objections. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
And you keep answering, he creates new ones. What he really wants to say is no. You already can gauge people. You know the level of excitement they're giving. The guy is not interested. So what? Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. No, all SWs. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Do you understand? Why is someone waiting? Because you got 150 names on your name list and you're adding 15 every month. Are you guys with me now? So don't be paranoid about this follow through. It's a basic process. Show the plan, follow through. 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 Yes, no. Everyone who says no, don't burn their name cards in some cult ceremony. You understand? Huh? Alright? Put it all on KIV. KIV means keep in view. Keep. Tomorrow, 8th anniversary gala extravaganza, super duper mega, super mega mega extravaganza celebration. Malaysia. Call all the KIV. Hi, do you remember I met you a couple of months ago about the plan? Listen, we're having a gala celebration. I just wanted to invite you. It's going to be fun. Call everyone. And they walk in. 1,000 people. You understand? Balloons, everything. They may change their mind. Or we have a VCon. And we have exhibition booths. Invite them to the exhibition booths. You understand? KIV, never throw them if they say no. But ultimately I believe that only a moron will say no to this business. I'm a firm believer that anyone with a little bit of intelligence, if anyone has the intelligence of a kite, who's not even a living thing, if anyone has the intelligence, a little bit intelligence, but a dream, do you understand? Will say yes to this business. The person who will say no to this business is a person who lost his dream, who has fear in his heart to try something. The only thing they're expressing when they say no is fear. So sometimes when the guy says no, I stand up, I give him a hug. I say, I feel sorry for you, brother, that you're going to remain broke your whole life. But if you ever change your mind, give me a call. Alright? Take care. I feel very emotional when somebody says no. Because I know that he's going to go back to his pathetic life, you know. When he had an opportunity to join us and change the direction of his life. So what is no? Fear. Follow up. Follow through. 48 hours. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Pick up the phone, call, handle objections, feel, felt, found, maintain your posture, walk away with pride. Don't allow them to walk away feeling they won. Are you guys with me? Basic building block number 7. My favorite. Counsel upline. Strategize and counsel with your upline. This one is very, 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 very important. If you do not do this one, high possibility, very difficult. Alright? Basic building block number 7, council upline is crucial. Okay? Basically, our industry is like driving on a street, on a road you have never driven before. Alright, let's say you want to go from here to Ipoh. You are taking the old road, or you're going from San Francisco to, I failed geography, Hawaii. Is there a long drive? Can drive, take a boat after that? Or you're going from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, or Sydney to Canberra, alright, Beijing to Shanghai, Kowloon to Wan Chai, Istanbul to Ankara. Hey. Only the US I don't know, okay? So you're driving, and you have a long road ahead. You don't know the road at all. Who are you going to ask? Who are you going to ask? Somebody who's been on that road before. So before you do anything in network marketing, as a new person, counsel, consult, and check with your upline. Because he has been there, he has done it, he knows everything. Why remake the wheel? Correct? When somebody's already made it. Only a moron right now will try to create another light bulb. It's already been created. But go and learn from the people who are experts in light bulbs. You understand? So in network marketing, I take it to the extreme. Huh? Don't go to the bathroom without your upline's permission. No, I'm just kidding. What I mean is, don't do anything without checking with your upline. You want to buy a house, check with your upline. You want to change your car, check with your upline. You want to open up an overseas market, check with your upline. Do you understand? Alright? You want to run a meeting, a big presentation, check with your upline. You want to buy a new tracking center, check with your upline. You want to position a new tracking center, check with your upline. You want to get married, check with your upline. You want to have kids, check with your upline. I'm serious. Because I'm telling you, network marketing, the relationship between you and your working upline, not necessarily direct, working upline, alright, it's crucial to check with your upline. Your upline is your lifeline, your working upline. Do you understand? Go to them for everything. Do you realize that in our industry, your relationship with your upline becomes almost like a brotherhood? Me and my downlines last time, we are like family today. I'm telling you, we see each other too much. It's scary. And we all finish our phone calls by saying, I love you. So I say, hey bro, I love you. The guy next to me look at me, okay. You understand? But strategize and counsel with your upline for everything. If you don't have an upline, go higher. Ultimately, go to the V. Your grand upline worldwide is an organization called the V. Alright, so all the top leaders in the world, Sati, Ranjit, Big, all these top leaders around the world, alright, consult upline. They come to us, the we. Alright, and we tell them how to do, what markets to open. You can't open a brand new market without checking upline. It's a huge responsibility. Just because you know somebody in Japan, doesn't mean you fly to Japan. You understand? I mentioned Japan again. It's going to happen, Japan. Alright? You understand? Alright? You want to strategize strategically how to go to Japan. Frequency of trips, everything check with upline. You got problems with your downline, check with your upline. Golden rule. Bad news upline. Only good news downline. You understand? So you're upset about something, don't go and tell your downline, I'm fed up. So many rejections, I'm sick and tired. Oh. You understand? No, you go and cry to your upline. Your downline, unbelievable! Rule number 3, you understand? That's it. Guys, this is not funny. This is how people make millions in this industry. This industry, if you accept the rules, if you understand the system and you play by the rules, you become a freaking millionaire. Doesn't require anything else. Check with upline, edify, rule number 3, right? Name list, all this, if you comply, you fly. I'm telling you. So strategize and counsel upline. Everything. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
And finally, basic building block number 8. Alright? Okay? Basic building block number 8 is duplicate. Now the mistake a lot of people make in our industry is they learn a lot of things and they keep it here. And they lock and they swallow the key. They don't share, they don't duplicate. Do you understand? The key aspect of network marketing. You want to be rich in network marketing? Duplicate ASAP. As soon as possible. Take some people, put them under your wing, make them your clones. You know the best compliments I get is when people tell me, oh, Dave went on stage, spoke like you lah. All like you lah. That means duplication worked. Now duplication is very simple. You basically identify your core leadership. Alright? Your core leadership can be 4 people, 8 people, 12 people. If you say my core leadership is 50, you're lying. Because the we is on top of 2 million people. Our core leadership 51. And only 7 partners. So if you got 50 core leaders, you're lying. You understand? So you may have 4 core leaders, 8 core leaders. So the duplication process goes level by level. You take these 4 and make them you. They take their 4s and make them them. And it follows through. What maintains duplication? Your systems. What is your systems? Your monthly presentation or weekly presentation. Your basic training program. Your business over coffee program. Do you understand? Your leadership camps. Do you understand? Alright, your special trainings. Your product demos. Your home meetings, your CDs, your starter kits, your info packs. Are you guys with me or not? Yeah. All that, make sure duplication happens effectively. But you still duplicate personally. So the 8 basic building blocks which I just shared with you was created and built and recorded so that it could be easily duplicated. And if you understand whatever you just witnessed, even at home, alright, you can do this tomorrow. Basic building block number 1, the dream. Guys, don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. Dream big. The facts don't count. Do you understand? Go back and identify what you really want out of this. What do you really want to achieve in life? What do you want to get? Where do you want to be as a person? Put it on paper. Cut pictures, paste everywhere. Draw it on your mirror. So what? Have a dream. Have a dream. Number 2, commitment. This is a business, not a hobby. This business requires commitment. You decide on the commitment. Uplines sit down with downlines, decide on their commitment. Push them slow and easy. Ultimately, you want them to be 7 days, 24 hours. And when they're financially free, they can hold their children's hand and have family day every day. But that is a gradual process. Commitment, you must get it out of your people before you can push them. You push without commitment, you lose them. Alright? Do you understand? There's commitment to the business and commitment to the system. Commitment to the system is trainings, events, VCon. Alright? Because that commitment raises the person up, allows the person to grow. Okay? Number 3, the list. The list. You cannot say the list. You must say the list. The list. Without the list, find a high building and jump off. Because the chances of success without a written list is not high. Write down 150 names minimum. Now, today, after this video. Do you understand? Yes. Alright? Number 4. Invitation and art of prospecting. Invitation, keep it short and simple. Maintain your posture. Don't give too much information. Do you understand? Alright? Yes. Very straight and forward. Okay? Hi, can we meet for coffee? I got a business project to put together. I'm looking for a few key partners. I can't promise you anything, but if you like what you see, let's meet. Your brother, hey, shut up and come over. Do you understand? Yes. Simple as that. Okay? Art of prospecting. The minute you press accept, agree, accept, proceed, accept, you have a radar. That means now you get prospects. Put them on your list. Your prospect list should grow by 10% every month. Rule number 2. 150 names, rule number 1. Okay? After that, you go into basic building block number 5. Showing the plan. Keep it short and simple. Alright? Rubber band theory. Keep within the parameters of company, product, compensation plan, projections. Make it effective. Be passionate when you show a plan, but don't go crazy. Let the person feel your conviction. Let them derive confidence in the company through you, because you are the only person they see. Are you guys with me? Must be consistent. 15 presentations a month, rule number 3. That's your secret. First 5 plans, upline do. Second 5 plans, share. Last 5 plans, alright, or third 5 plans, you do, upline watch. Edification, crucial. Always edify. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Choose the right environment. Attend every public presentation. Attend every public event with your people. Power of association will rock and roll your organization. Okay? Alright? Home meetings, highly effective, highly easily manageable. Alright? So you're opening up new markets, home meetings are the best. Basic building block number 6. Follow through. Show the plan, follow through. 24-48 hours. Handle the objections with posture. Alright? Feel, felt, found. Okay? Don't allow them to insult you. Are you guys with me now?
Yes.
Okay? Basic building block number 7. My favorite, important. Because I consult with my upline, Mr. Vijay, every day, every 4-5 hours. In everything I do in life. Alright? Because I need his wisdom, I need his experience. Without him, I wouldn't be where I am today. Without your upline, you wouldn't be in the business. Right? So identify your working upline, constantly sit down, strategize, consult, edify. Counsel. You know, you want to leave and go to another country to build, counsel. Plan with them. You got problems, pick up the phone, call them. You're making a major decision in your life, call them, counsel. Are you guys with me? Crucial. Basic building block number 8. Duplication is the key of success in network marketing. The faster you duplicate, the more effective you duplicate, the sooner you retire. Do you realize that? The sooner you retire is when the faster you duplicate. How do you duplicate? Create clones. Teach them everything you know and more. In network marketing, the traditional rule doesn't apply. Traditional world, in business world, you will give your student knowledge and keep some for yourself. You're afraid she's going to run and outrun you, correct? In our business, give everything and extra. Empty your cup on her, because you want her to be better than you. This is the only, you know why I love this business? Because this is the only business you aspire to push your people to be better than you. Not in any business in the world. Do you understand? So duplication is the key in our business. Alright? The system helps you duplicate personally. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Alright? Now this module of 8 basic building block is a module endorsed by the V. Alright? We have been using it in our organization for the past 7 years. It is the most widely used training module in the world today for Qnet. It is not my original idea. I learned from people much greater than me and put it together. That's the beauty of networking. Don't try to be original. Just copy. That's why they call it the copycat business. Alright? So I learned from some of the greatest networkers in the world. The VJs, the Japas, the Kunas, the Ranjits, the TGs, the Donnas. My V partners in the V partnership. And together we want to standardize our training modules. And the 8 basic building blocks rebuilt will be a standard module. And you can still get the old one. Alright? I look better here, but there I look a bit slimmer. But either way I look good in both. Okay, finally in closing, guys, you have to make a decision. The 8 basic building block is there. You got to make a decision that you want to do it. You got to create an attitude that you want to do it. You got to put passion into it. You got to put passion into every single day of your networking career. You got to give 100% every day. 100% every day. And you will achieve this thing called financial freedom. And the dreams you wrote down will be real. I'm living proof. I still remember reading a quote from a lady called Helen Keller, who was blind, deaf, and couldn't speak. And I lived my life by that quote. She wrote that life can either be a daring adventure or nothing at all. Life can either be a daring adventure or nothing at all. You have made a decision to join our family, to join the V. Alright? And we are here to make sure that we help you achieve what you want to achieve. The 8 basic building blocks is just the beginning of a series of trainings which we are going to distribute worldwide. Alright? So I wish you all the best. This is going to be an unbelievable training module for you to use. Okay? I will send your regards to Shakira. Alright, so I love you guys. God bless. Okay, take care. Thank you. Thank you.